Aloha and good morning. This is Dr. Laurie Moore with Goya Yoga. This morning we'll be working with wellness yoga, the embrace and fulfillment of going through the different layers that show up in the body and the brain and the emotions to be released, transformed, and shifted naturally by embrace so we acquiesce into our soul light self. I started practicing yoga in 1979. I was very blessed to meet a yoga teacher a few years later in Santa Cruz, Kali Ray, who used to live there, study with her for a variety of years. And the most important point she gave to me was that when we encounter something in ourself that is non-preferred and uncomfortable, if we embrace it through the body and move through it, it shifts. It dawned on me that the body and brain wanted to acquiesce into the soul light self. That many of the spiritual paths I was encountering were taking me away from my body and brain, or making my body and brain separate from the soul life self, and that yoga was a great way to bring the two into a resonance, so that when we're in incarnation, we do want to surrender and create. Goya Yoga involves the yin and the yang. So if we're practicing, for example, a lunge, sometimes we'll be doing it in the yang version, classically hatha, but you might have learned it in Iyengar, you might have learned it in Bhakti, you might have learned it in all kinds. But you're going to keep the back erect, straight, strong. Whereas sometimes in the practice we're doing more of a yin yoga, and we're just concentrating on the hip opening, and so you might see me relaxing my back, curving my back, because I'm more involved just in surrendering to the hip opening, okay? The first posture we'll do today is lotus. But for those of you that are not ready to do lotus, put the toes and heels of your feet together. And for those of you that find knee strain in this, put blocks under the knees. You never want to strain anything. Moving through an inner growing pain in the muscles is very different than tearing them or straining. You never want to strain. Some of you will prefer to use a block, a pillow, or a blanket to sit on so you can keep your back straight. I'm going to do lotus myself for those who enjoy lotus. And we're simply going to breathe into the layers of what occurs, whether that's bliss, peace, anxiety, sorrow. We just breathe through it, and it passes like the weather as we stay deeper in the neutral light. For those using the lotus, we're going to switch legs now. So whichever leg is on top will be on the bottom, and whichever leg is on the bottom will be on the top. Breathing full and deep down into the belly and up into the chest. If you'd like to be in prayer pose, that's totally wonderful. If you'd like to have your arms relaxed, that's extremely beneficial. If you'd like to have your arms in any other position, that's completely welcome. Breathing full and deep through any layers, preferred or non-preferred. Sometimes we resist peace, bliss, satisfaction, fullness as much as we resist anxiety, depression, sorrow, jealousy, sadness. Move through it all so it moves through you like the weather, and you are in the neutral light, your body and mind acquiescing to that. Next posture will be a sitting right angle. For many, you can easily sit in 90 degrees or keeping your back straight in 45 degrees. I'm going to close the curtains because the light's changed and I want you to be able to see. For myself, this has actually always been my hardest posture. And so I use a block. And to this day, decades of it, I still work through many layers in here. I actually need to focus very deeply in here as I do this posture. Again, some of you will just come right down. You won't need a block. You might be all the way down to here, a 45-degree angle. So respecting and loving the body where it is, and we're going to breathe in and out. Right into the layer of shifting. First, we'll do the yang. Erect, straight, legs back. And then we'll do a little yin. Your yin might be really subtle. I'm doing a little yin all the time in here, just shifting. It can't even be seen on the outside. So you can go back and forth between yin yang or both at the same time to meet your needs. And here we go with the breathing deep. And then just relax, curve over. Let your legs, your feet, everything relax, your back. No effort for a few breaths. Some of you will be all the way down. Some of you will go all the way down here very easily. And we'll repeat. Just for a moment. And again, down, holding the relax. We're embracing the layers that show up as the wellness, the preferred and non-preferred, moving deeper and deeper in. Okay. And whatever way it's comfortable for you, you're going to come up to a standing position. And we're going to breathe in and out. In and out. Making sure to hold the back buttock muscles tight so that you don't strain your back. In and out. In and out. And then we're going to hold a 90-degree angle against the wall. You want your back to be firm so your core is getting ready for the day. You don't want to arch the back, and just breathe. You can adjust your legs if you like. Coming Now, some people like to take it really easy in the morning, and I like to get my juices flowing and going. So we're going to go to the wall to do a handstand. And those of you who don't do handstands or want to take it more easy, who wake up gradually, I have mornings like that actually where it takes me hours to wake up. But a lot of times I kind of bounce up if I get up early enough. Life seems to handle that. This will be an option, 90-degree angle. In fact, let's all do that, and then some of us will come into the handstand. People ask what this is. This is my Thrive vitamin patches. Giving me lots of energy. I've been feeling a lot younger. Feels good. Okay. So we're just breathing fully and deeply. We are doing the yang version right now. Breathing into whatever physical, emotional, spiritual, any place that is blocked or holding or some non-preferred or wonderfully preferred experience, breathing right into it, that it just keeps passing like the weather as we acquiesce into the neutral light. Ah, it feels good. Some of you will hold that, and some of you might want to come out more easily. I'm a jumping bean, I jump around, but we're all different. And we're going to go into the handstand from a dolphin place. So you're going to have your palms together, your elbows slightly out. And those of you, only if you've been practicing this for a while. If you're a beginner, please do some beginner videos first and get the alignments down. You can hold on as long as you like, and then you can go into child's pose. So again, we're going up into the dolphin version of the handstand, pushing up out of the shoulders, holding for the amount of time that's right for you. We can curl and move around up here too. That's what Goya Yoga encourages you to do. You can go into child pose. As I just tell you that Goya Yoga doesn't want you to just be erect. It wants you to move everything and breathe all the time. Whew. Okay. Some of you are still holding the handstand. That's awesome. Others can take a stillness in just a simple standing posture. Sending out your intention for wellness. That all beings be well, starting with yourself. That the wellness go deep into eternity and generate out to everyone, everywhere. Those who would like can go back into the 90-degree. Others of you will go back into the dolphin, and then some of you will go into the full handstand. Couldn't quite, let's see. I'll do it over here so you can see. So others of you will go into, it is advised to just kick up from the wall. Because of my dance and gymnastic background, I love to do this. And you can do that if you like. But then I have to move my hands closer. Okay, and then we go into the child's pose. Turning up, we're going to balance, start the day balance. So, for some of us, that's here. Take time to get my balance, your balance. For some of us, it's here. For some of us, it's here. For some of us, that's just not enough. We go here. And for some of us, it's still not enough. We go into camel. So pick your balancing point. Focusing fully on the heart and the wellness. There is a pool of unconditional wellness into which we can acquiesce, and then everything else begins to shift and change. We attract ourselves to that which provides us support for wellness, and what is not well begins to find its ways out. No one is right or wrong because they're well or not well. Most people are a combination of both. This is the planet of polarities, and yet I wish I saw the deepest wellness on every level at all times. Regardless of how you're holding the posture, we will switch sides now. Those who have practiced Goya Yoga more in depth know that it does combine movement, yoga, Pilates, dance, and sound. We are going to do a little sounding now. From the highest down to the lowest. For some of you, that'll be a lot lower and a lot less higher. We're all shaped differently. Some of us are piccolos and some of us are saxophones. Deep breath in. Let's shake everything. Let's shake, shake, shake everything. Let's shake, shake, shake everything. Let's wake up for the morning and the night. Let's shake, shake, shake everything. Let's shake, shake, shake everything. Shake it all out, everything that got stored up. Woo! Okay. Take a deep breath. And we're going to come down to the ground. And we're going to go back into a lotus. Or heels and feet together. Or, here's another option. You can have a right angle and a right angle to do more stretching out here. And breathe deep. Focusing deep on the neutral right now. Just the neutral. Just the eternal neutral. And I'm doing transmission, so you will feel shifting and changing. You will feel light moving through your body. You will feel what you didn't need, but you hadn't noticed was there mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Moving out. You will feel waves of something so good. Just breathing. If this is uncomfortable, put something under your knee. Or do a different one. Hi, Baji. Here's my sweet boy. Here's my sweet kitty boy. As you do the posture, we're going to do an alternate nostril. Breathing out through one side, and then back in through the same side. Breathing out through the other side, and back in through the same side of the nose. Making sure to breathe out to maximum capacity through the nostril, and back in, back and forth, back and forth. Thank you for joining us. You can continue in alternate nostril as long as you like. And then simply go into a meditation, setting your strongest intention deep into eternity and out into the world for all to be benefited for today. May you be well, and may all beings be well. Thank you. This is Dr. Laurie Moore with AnnaMiracles.com, www.animiracles.com. I am not a medical doctor. I'm a doctor of expressive art psychology. Namaste.